I have a question for you. Have you ever delivered what you thought was a clear message only to have it land wrong, get misinterpreted, or fall flat? If you're a leader, you've been there. The challenge usually isn't clarity, it's connection. Now, stick with me because this could transform how you lead your next meeting or one to one. Leadership isn't about giving orders or knowing all the answers. It is about showing up in a way that builds trust and inspires action. In other words, it's time to stop communicating like a boss and start communicating like a leader. I'm Robert Grossman with Black Diamond Leadership. For more than 20 years, I've worked with leaders and teams to improve emotional mastery, engage in purposeful conversations, and build trust and create a culture of shared responsibility. One of the most practical tools I use is something called DISC. DISC is a behavioral model that helps you understand how people tend to behave, especially how they communicate, make decisions, and respond to pressure. It's not a personality test. It doesn't measure intelligence, values, or skill. It simply gives you a framework for recognizing patterns, your own and those around you. There are 4 primary DISC styles. D stands for dominance. They're direct, decisive, and focused on results. I stands for influence. They're enthusiastic, expressive, and people-oriented. S stands for steadiness. They're calm, loyal, great and stable, supportive environments. And C stands for conscientiousness. They're precise, analytical, they want data, and motivated by doing the right things. Understanding these styles helps you lead with more empathy, adapt your communication, and avoid unnecessary friction. Here's the thing. You can say all the right words, but if you say them in a way that doesn't resonate with the person you're talking to, it won't land. That's why great leaders don't just focus on what they say, they focus on how their words are received. There's a mindset I love from Dr. Tony Alessandra. You've heard of the golden rule, treat others the way that you want to be treated. He reframed it as the platinum rule, treat others the way they want to be treated. That shift, when paired with DISC and emotional mastery, completely changed how you lead and communicate. I have a quick case study. A senior leader I worked with was a classic D style, fast-paced, results-driven, and direct. He had a highly capable team member who kept missing deadlines, and he couldn't understand why. It turns out the team member was a strong C, analytical, detailed-oriented, and careful. He needed more context and structure in order to succeed. Once the leader adjusted, slowed down, and explained the why, and gave time for questions, deadlines were met, and that team member became one of the most valuable and reliable members on his team. If you're curious about DISC and want to explore it further, you're welcome to connect. Just click the link in the description to start a conversation. And if you found this valuable, please like the video, leave a comment, I'll respond, and share it with your network. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more leadership insights.